HANMEDITATIONS.
Swami Vivekananda talks about the importance of self-confidence, having faith in oneself. The power of having faith in oneself. Swami Vivekananda said, the old religion says, he who does not believe in God is a Gnostic atheist. But today's religion says, he or she who does not believe in herself is an atheist.
I love that.
If you believe in God, very good. But if you do not believe in yourself, you are an atheist. Swami Vivekananda says, never tell yourself that I cannot. Always say, I can do it. What others have done, you can do. What others have not been able to do, one day you also may be able to do that. So, this faith in oneself, that I can do it. It seems the great industrialist, Ford, vehicles, cars, Henry Ford, it seems he said once, if you think I can, you are right, you can. If you think I cannot, you are right, you cannot. So, depending upon your belief in yourself, sometimes I tell the children the importance of faith in yourself. You know, Mercedes vehicle, very powerful, BMW, Mercedes or whatever, very powerful vehicle. But if the driver puts his foot on the accelerator and also on the brake, accelerator and the brake, what will happen to the vehicle? It will not move. Engine will raise, big noise, lot of noise will come out, but the vehicle will not move. In fact, a small auto, that will move faster. It is just like that in our lives. If we do not have confidence in ourselves, faith in ourselves, the belief that I can, it is just like putting your foot on the brake. You will not be able to use your talent, your abilities, your capacities if you do not have faith in yourself.
That was absolutely masterfully said and beautiful information right there. I'm going to start saying that and using that. If you don't believe in yourself, you're an atheist. That's the most powerful thing I've heard in a while. If you don't believe in yourself, you're an atheist. And I'm going to take what Swami said at the end even farther because I drive a manual car. So imagine if I just pressed on the gas, turned the car and pressed on the gas, I wouldn't go anywhere. Because guess what? If you're driving a manual car, you have to be in gear to go somewhere. And you have to be in first gear, then you go faster. Second gear, you go faster. Third gear, faster. Fourth, faster. Fifth gear, you go fast. And guess what's coming out today? One Piece, Luffy, fifth gear. That's the day we're filming this. So, of course, my car is a 6-speed manual, so there's 6 gears, but I just wanted to mention that for the One Piece fans out there. So, this whole idea that if you don't believe in yourself, you're an atheist is absolutely correct. And I say all the time, the other quote he said, well, if you say you can or you can't, you're right either way. If you say, yes, I can do it, you're right. You're right. If you say, no, I can't, you're right. I have friends that said, no, I can't do it. I can't. I'm like, you're right. You can't do it because you're telling yourself you can't do it. So I'm not going to argue with you whether you can or you can't. If you're telling me you can't do it, then you can't do it. If you're telling me, hey, I can do this, and I believe you, you can do it. And that's why I said, if someone else can do it, then you can do it. And that gave me chills. And even if someone hasn't done it, then you can still do it and be the person to do it, because once you do it, it unlocks a whole new realm of belief. A new belief system unlocks within the consciousness, the collective consciousness of reality and society, in which they start to believe that they can do something once you do it. It's just like no one could run a 4-minute mile. And then someone did it. And then like 10 other people broke the same record the same year because one person did it. And then once that one person did it, everyone else realized that they can do it too. You can do anything that you say you can do. If you say you can or you can't, you're right either way. So stop saying you can't and start saying you can, and start getting into gear in your life so that you can go places. And putting yourself into gear means that you're doing the things that you would be doing, that you need to do to go forward. You're not just pressing the gas, you're putting yourself into gear to go forward and then changing gears. Once you max out the first gear, you have to switch gears to the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth gear. And then the faster you go until you're just in the sixth gear, in the last gear, with that momentum carrying you to your destination.
Yeah, that was such a good phrase. I never ever would have thought of that. And I like your car analogy too, because in the beginning when you're switching gears, which I learned how to drive the manual car too.
She can drive manual, guys. She's pretty badass. You got to give it to her. I taught her too.
Right, of course. So in the beginning, you're going up the gears. But once you finally reach your last gear, the sixth gear, fifth gear, whichever you're going to stay at, it's just exact same as driving a regular car. You're just pressing on the gas, braking when you gotta brake. But in the beginning it seems scary because, oh, I gotta switch these gears. And when you're learning, you're like, oh wow, once I get to this gear, it's literally just like regular driving, because as you said, you're just going off that momentum. But that line about if you don't believe in yourself, you're an atheist, that's so clever. I would never think of that. But again, it reminds me of also what Bashar says. We love him as well. And he says that, how does he put it? That if you believe that you are unworthy, then that means, it's basically like you're saying you're the most special person in the universe, because you wouldn't exist if you're not worthy.
Yeah, it's like the hubris
right,
of you to say something like that.
Exactly.
It's almost that you have to believe that you're the only person, you're the only one.
Exactly.
You have to believe that out of all the people, the infinite people, the billions of people, you're just so special, you're just so different that only you can't do these things. You're the only one that can accomplish these things out of all the people that exist.
Yeah.
That's his whole thing, that it's just the hubris and the cockiness that you would have to believe in yourself to even believe that you can't do something. You would have to believe that you're so different, you're so special, you're the only one, to the point that you're believing in a false reality that's even more ridiculous than just believing that you can do it.
Yeah.
Because you're no different than anybody else.
Exactly. And so it just comes down to that you are worthy of anything you want. You are good enough and you deserve to be here. You're here for a reason. You are part of God, and you should just love yourself. There's no reason to not love yourself, because God loves you more than you could ever even imagine. So it's so true. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not believing in God. You're
absolutely right, Kelly. And that's a beautiful way to say it, guys. And that's why we love talking about it. If you like this information, if you like this setup, then just, guys, follow us, talk to us. Spread the message, spread the channel, spread this video, because we want to get this information out to as many people as possible, because we have fallen in love with Vedanta and this whole process. Please spread this video, please spread this content, let people know and let people see this content, and let's start a movement to change. Let's start a movement to change the way people think and the way people are in reality, putting out positivity. Thank you guys for watching.
Absolutely. People need this information. It is so good. It's so positive. So share it, like it, comment it, share it with everyone you know that could use it, which is everyone. And if you did like this video, definitely check out these videos on the screen. You will love those. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching.